Hey, how's it going, everybody? Tyler and Sam here, and welcome to another episode of Spring Fishing. We're approaching the end of April, and that's about the time when the elevation of the lakes around 7,500 and 8,500 feet really start thawing out. So today, we're heading to a lake that's about 7,700 feet up, and that lake should barely be opening up, and we're really gonna try to be going for some active trout. During these times when these mid-elevation lakes start thawing out and the trout get really active, there's a wide variety of techniques and ways to get after them. But today, we're gonna be focusing on soft baits, and more specifically, soft baits from our sponsor, Pete's Custom Trout Worms, the micro minnows, guys. We're gonna be using a wide variety of patterns today. Some patterns on the site, some patterns not available on the site. But we're using these micro minnows, guys, because the paddle tails on them are really gonna replicate the little small fry in the middle swimming around the shallows. So today's video is gonna be a how-to of how to use these soft plastics, going over our tips and techniques of what we do to pull these trout in. So we're gonna start heading up there, guys. Stay tuned.
All right, walking up on some open water here. The reservoir does drop pretty quick in depth here. Last time we were ice fishing, I mean, we were barely out past where the ice stops. It was 15 feet, so. Oh, just had a bite, you guys, shoot. Got a good hit, got one. Got one. Nice fatty rainbow to start things off.
I'm still rigging up and haven't even got my worm on yet. Tyler's already got a fish.
This one's about a 13, 14, guys, 13 probably. Really girthy though. These rainbows are so healthy in here. Let's get it back in. Yeah, right here in the shallows. With the micro minnow fire tiger pattern, you guys have seen me using this before. These come with the mustad hook that I'm using, fresh out the package. Good stuff, Pete. So there's a couple different ways you can kind of work this. You kind of just work it like a Ned rig, kind of popping it off the bottom a little bit. Kind of do a little stop and go action. Now remember though, this has a paddle tail. Got some really good action, just working as a slow swim. It's a little swim bait, slowly cranking it. So you can kind of work this in a couple different ways. Generally, you don't want to be this loud when there's not that much water.
Ooh. Got it. First cast. Little rainbow.
Were you popping that or just swimming it?
I was just swimming it.
Nice. So Sam, guys, was just swimming that around. Again, lots of different ways to get them in.
Nice, pretty rainbow. He's a feisty one. There he goes.
Oh, got one. Oh, that's a girthy one, guys. Real fat female, full of eggs, you guys. Full of eggs. I can just feel them. She's really healthy. Get him back in. Oh, there it goes, way over there. So what we're using today, guys, 6-scale lichen, 7-foot medium power. Got that hooked up with a 4-bearing Black Max Abu Garcia. Now, when it comes to this technique, guys, you can use, I don't like to go anything more than a medium, typically medium light. People even, my buddy Remy even goes ultralight with this type of stuff. I don't think the rod setup matters too much when you're going for these trout. You really just want to make sure you have a fast action tip and something that's just really sensitive. The 6-scale medium is just super sensitive. I love it. But that's the most important thing, is being able to feel that bite. I'm gonna try to creep into this cove over here. I'm gonna walk around it. You don't want to walk right on the edge, guys, when you're going for these trout in these situations, because they can see you and you don't want to spook them. It's not a whole lot of water over here or anywhere. So also make sure, guys, you got some nice polarized glasses so you can kind of see from here, see the depths. That 7-foot pole kind of gives you that nice casting distance. Oftentimes, guys, when I'm popping it, I'm just almost like you're jerk fishing. Oh, got one. Yeah, guys, almost like you're jerk fishing. Woo! Kind of, you're only reeling just to get the slack, and you're just popping it to get the action toward you. Gorgeous rainbow, you guys. Really nice one. Ooh. Just popping that fire tiger around.
Well, that's 3 for him so far, and we've only been here for like 15 minutes.
Last big thing about this when you're going for these types of fish, really make sure you're using light line. All right, us on TEAMCOFF, we never go over 6. I very rarely go over 4. Okay, I might actually start using 2 soon just for fun. But the trout are very line sensitive fish, guys. So you really want to make sure you're using light lines so you're not spooking them, okay? I'd say about 98% of the time I'm using 4-pound test when I'm going for any trout species besides lake trout. That includes tiger trout and brown trout, guys. The only time that I go to 6 is if I'm throwing more of a heavier jerkbait, more of a bigger jerkbait, 4-inch jerkbait, stuff like that. But if I'm going anything lighter than that, those HD trout crankbaits that I throw, 1/16 ounce, 1/10 ounce type presentations, Ned rig type stuff, I'm going 4-pound test. So guys, if you're looking for the brand to use too, P-line's what we use, fluorocarbon. Okay, 4-pound P-line fluorocarbon is what I got on this reel. And if you're looking for more of a budget line, make sure you check out Berkeley. They got some really good fluorocarbon too. I've used that quite a bit. Started using P-line within the last year. And I used Berkeley about the last 2 years prior and really love it. Seems a lot stronger. All this talking I'm doing, I'm probably scaring everything away. Talking pretty loud.
Yes. Yeah. He's a fighter. Got him. Nice. Beautiful. And off that purple, kind of pink, or pink with a purple flake in it. Oh, there he goes.
With a new pattern now. Got this pink color here with the black flake in it. Got the paddle tail facing down, hooking out the top.
So guys, over in these types of areas when you're on rock walls, you gotta be really careful popping it off the bottom. You can get hung up a lot more with these big rocks. This little 1/16 ounce will fall in those crevices and you can get hung up quite a bit. So it's probably a little bit better to keep it in the mid-water column by swimming in or just stopping going. Got one. Jeez. Now typically guys, you probably want to have a net when you're doing this too. Me and Sam unfortunately forgot ours today back at home. So that was just swimming that, guys. Swimming that, some really slight stop and go.
Gorgeous bow, just crushed that thing. God, these things are healthy. These things are all got a lot of eggs. Lots of eggs with these spring trout.
I just released that one. Let's see if I can just kind of get another one while just sitting here. Oh, had a tap. I'm just swimming this, you guys. I'm just swimming it. Yep, got it. Oh. This guy's fighting hard. He's not as big as the other ones, but he took that thing and really tried to run.
Really gorgeous bow. A little bit skinnier, but still got some eggs in them. These bows are getting ready to spawn here in a little bit.
Yeah. It's really shallow there where it's landed. It's because coming out of those shallows. Yep. They're right there in those shallows. It's probably about 3 feet right there.
Pete's Custom Trout Worms, guys. Boom. They love these minnows.
Let's get him back in. Got one.
That's a beaut. That's a beautiful fish, you guys. Look at that. The Pete's Custom. Oh man.
Oh, dropped it. There it is, guys. There it goes.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just slow retrieving it.
Got one.
Double ups.
Yeah, nice double up. When the ice is like this, guys, they're in the shallows. Whew. Double ups.
Double ups.
I got a nice little beast. Sam got a nice, it's a little bit tinier, but it's a lot more pretty, a lot more vibrant.
Yeah.
Pete's Custom Trout Worms, these soft baits, they're just putting in the work.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. Oh, he ran into my boot.
Oh.
We're gonna get some B shots for you guys of what we're seeing, because the ripples with the wind and everything kind of makes it hard to see. But from where Sam is over there, all the way down to where those birds are flying over there is just a ball of minnows. I mean, there's got to be a billion freaking minnows in here. And that's why these trout are in the shallows. They're trying to feast on these guys. So that's why these paddle tails are a really good way to get them, because they just mimic these little, got one? They just mimic these little minnows so well, as I was saying. Gorgeous rainbows, guys. Go get some minnows. Got another one? I thought that was gonna be a lot bigger. There you go, buddy. Got one. That is fighting so hard, Jesus. Ooh, another really solid girthy bow. I've only been here for about an hour and a half. It's just been every cast almost. There it goes. Like if we wanted to, we could stay here all day and catch 1,000 fish. It's insane. So with that last catch, I think he ran into a rock, and he definitely did. I got some frays here in the line. This is 4-pound test. Now, when you have these frays in the line, you get these nicks. Make sure you guys are checking your stuff, especially when you're around coverage. Make sure you guys are checking your line, because once it gets to this, we need to retie, and we need to cut the line here. That was the frayed line, which was down toward the bottom.
Oh yeah, that right there, guys. That right there, asking more trout. Oof, they can't resist that.
Yep. That one was really shallow. Oh gosh, there we go. Jeez.
Oh my God.
Jeez. And he's gone. Yep. Jeez, ran right to me. Oops. Oh, get to catch him again, I guess.
Really, really beautiful bow. Look at that, guys. Look at the colors on the back, the spots.
That one. Oh. Jeez.
Sounds like a decent one.
I don't think he's that big. He's just fighting super hard. Jeez.
Oh.
That's a nice one. Really pretty one. Nice fight.
Yeah, nice fight.
There we go. He nailed that thing. Gorgeous last bow of the day, guys. Really awesome stuff using Pete's custom trout worms, micro minnows. Really awesome little swim baits. Putting in all kinds of work, doesn't matter the pattern. I'm gonna get this guy back in. Oh. Well, that was awesome. Hope you guys have enjoyed the action today. Sam's behind the camera right now. We've been having a blast using these 2-inch micro minnows from Pete'sCustomTroutWorms.com. Make sure you guys go check that stuff out. It's a great soft bait to use when you're trying to fish these lakes that are just getting the ice off. A lot of fry, a lot of little minnows swimming around in the shallows, and that's what these trout are going after. Replicates that really well with that profile. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the action. Check out Pete'sCustomTroutWorms.com. Use the code in the description to get 10% off your order. You guys really enjoyed the video. Until next time, Team Coff signing out.